Oh my gosh, there's an Axolotl! Ah! Where'd he go? There you are! Oh! He was literally just right here. Where'd he go? I want to capture him. Yes! The cutest predator! That's a great achievement name. The cutest predator. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna keep you now. Hello everyone, my name is Cosmic, and welcome back to my Minecraft 1.17 playthrough. Hallelujah! I found a video editing program that works very well. As I stated in the last episode, the prior one I was using froze up a lot while editing, and that just sucked out a lot of time in my day, and I needed something that would be more efficient, and I found one, so I'm extremely happy for that. Last episode, I talked to you guys a little bit about like Minecraft and my channel and stuff. Then we searched for buried treasure, and we also discovered a village. Some good stuff happened. Today, I did a little bit of off-camera work. I'm just sick of eating sweet berries, so I went and got myself a bunch of cooked salmon, I got myself a bunch of salmon, and I just cooked it. I actually want to show you the river where I found that salmon, all these salmon, because it's a little different from what I'm used to seeing in Minecraft. But yeah, got some food, and well, today I had two options in the next couple episodes. One is to go mining, get a good amount of resources, maybe come across some new features that's up from the 1.17 update, or build a starter house. And I decided, well, 1.17 is all about, well, half of it's about half of the Caves and Cliffs update, and I decided, why not just go down underground and see what we can find, see what's new. And in the next episode, we can make ourselves a starter house. So, well, let's go check out that river first. This river, it's just right back here. It's a little different from what I'm used to seeing in Minecraft. Over here, so it's like, it's about as wide as most Minecraft rivers are, give or take a couple blocks, but the depth of it is a little different. It's like, I don't know what's different. I don't want to say it's deeper. Most of the rivers are about this depth, but the weird thing is, like, maybe you get like a little shelf, or just not at all, and it rapidly drops to a very flat surface down here, which I think is really cool. It makes it, I don't know if it's more realistic. I mean, I should know. I've been in rivers before, and it kind of, I don't know, the previous like V-shaped rivers of Minecraft, they suffice for what they're, they successfully achieve what they're supposed to be, rivers, but this just makes it a little more interesting. And that's how I got so much salmon. There's just tons of them just spawning, full schools of salmon. Like, this is about a normal, yeah, I mean, actually no, this is about what I was finding, and it's a little larger than usual. Although these are two different schools, technically. Well, one just swam over to the other, but they spawned as two different schools. And another thing that I found interesting, got some dripstone blocks and pointed dripstones. Still like mites? I think that's what these are. I could be completely wrong. I think it's stalactites are the ones on the ceilings because they hold on tight. These are like stalagmites. Hey, I saw that. You tried to push me into the stalagmite, didn't you? There's another one right there. This is interesting. They're just at the bottom of the river, which I'm sure that can happen, but it is kind of awkward. Like, just in the middle of a river. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. And you can mine dripstone blocks, I believe. With any pickaxe? Yeah. I think it did say you can mine it with anything. Okay, never mind. I thought it said you could mine, or I thought a wiki said you could mine it with everything. I'm like, well, it's technically rock, so how can you mine rock? Anyway, and I think it also drops the pointed dripstone. Cool. So you know what? I'll just actually collect all this. I think it's just really cool. I think it's the first 1.17 feature that we've seen in this playthrough. If I'm not mistaken, it is. Oh, well, no, copper. I can't forget copper. Copper is 1.17, so my bad. Still, just a little more of what 1.17 has to offer. And goats. Okay, I've already seen copper and goats. This is not... I've done 1.17 stuff already, so... Moving along. But yeah, this river is very unique. Well, maybe not unique if this is how all rivers are in 1.17, but... I think it's pretty cool. The slightly different aesthetic to it goes a long way. So if this is how rivers are generated now, I like it. I think it's a good change. Okay, now we're good to go. So today I want to do a little bit of mining, and well, there's a few cave systems we can check out. There's one directly beneath our feet, which would be good to explore, at least to figure out what's going on beneath where we're going to be building. There's also another cave I spotted over there when I was being harassed at by the Enderman and the Witch. Although they were just trying to say hi. At least I know the Enderman was just trying to say hi. But there's, again, there is a third cave system that I would like to check out that's over beneath that village. I hear a zombie. I don't know where he... Oh. Down there somewhere. Anyway, yeah, so I want to do some mining today, but before we get started, I want to make myself up a full set of iron armor, so that we are... we have the best protection that we can afford right now. And time to suit up, just like Iron Man. No pun intended. I really did not intend for that pun. I still got a few left over for tools and stuff. I'm sure we're going to get more iron today. Equip our shields, and we have 2 diamonds here, and I'm heavily considering making a diamond sword. It would give us a little edge in combat. I usually like to save all my diamonds until I'm able to enchant diamond gear right away. But I think, you know, 1.17, new world, new update, new world. Let's do something different, shall we? So let's just go ahead and make a diamond sword. Oh, you know, actually, let's make some torches too. Obviously, I'll use up this iron sword first, and then I'll replace it with a diamond sword, so that's a good strategy right there. Now, one thing I do want to do about today's video is I do want to try to make these videos a bit shorter, because the other videos I've produced so far are around 30 to 35 minutes, which are totally fine, but that extra time means more time that I have to spend editing, and it also means you guys have to watch more, which it's totally up to you whether or not you want to see longer videos. But today I want to try making a video approximately 20 minutes long. I think that will be a nice balance. So we'll see how that turns out. It may or not happen. It may or may not happen. How can I get down here? Oh, we can go down this way. Cool. Let's, there we go. Just stitch it there for now. Let's see. Oh, creeper. And since we are still above Y level 64, I think, we're not going to find any iron. So, yeah, really this cave system could just be all dead ends, so I'll let you guys know if anything good happens. So it's just like I figured. That cave over there, only a couple dead ends. There was a creeper and a couple zombies to kill in there, and one little measly bit of coal. That was it. But hey, that's okay, because we still got 1, maybe 2 more cave systems to check out today, and I actually reminded myself I want to give some tips on mining today. So, first things first, let's make ourselves a furnace and take this crafting table, because it'd be good to, when you're mining, get away from the chickens. When you're mining, it'd be good to set up like a little outpost for yourself, so that you can return to a sort of home away from home area in the cave, so that you at least have an idea of where you can start heading back to like a place where you can store your materials, and as well as have a sort of, again, a checkpoint for you to refer to when you need to get out of the cave. So it's going to be sundown. I'm going to go to sleep, and I'll be right back. And we're back once again, and here we are. We're going to check out this other cave and see what's going on down here. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's two different, well, like a tunnel that's been breached by natural causes. I don't know what else to call it, but there's some iron down here, so I'll go collect that. Oh, all that's in here is another dead end, but that's okay. There's another tip I want to give you guys when when we go into that cave right there. So I grab this iron, 11 bits of raw iron, 11 lumps of raw iron. Not bad. Definitely decent. And hello. Yeah. Ow! I thought I was far enough away. I guess not. There's another one down there. Sheesh. I think I already gave tips on how to fight creepers in an earlier video. But, again, back and forth to kill a creeper without them exploding and just destroying the terrain around you. But, another tip I want to give about mining, doesn't really matter, and there's a skeleton. I'm trying to teach people here. Okay, I'll get back into the light so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so, doesn't really matter which side you pick, but pick a side of the cavern wall, so the right side or the left side, and you want to always put your torches on that side you choose. So as I'm coming down here through the cave, I'm going to keep putting my torches on the right. That way, it's basically like a breadcrumbs technique, where when I turn around and want to leave, I'll follow the torches that are now on my left, meaning so that I know if I enter a tunnel and the torch is on the left, that means it's helps lead the way out. It's not always a perfect system. Sometimes you get all turned around, especially in bigger caves and stuff. And probably at 1.18 it'll be a little more difficult because huge caverns where there aren't enough walls to put torches on. You're gonna have to put torches in the middle and stuff. So some of these tips are not going to be as effective, but I think in Minecraft a lot of these tunnels can look very similar to one another. With those giant caverns, I think they are going to be unique enough for players to be able to navigate them by memory more than breadcrumbs. So, which I think is good in a way. I hear another skeleton. There you are. So maybe I should also talk about how to fight different mobs. So when it comes to fighting mobs in Minecraft, I hear someone's footsteps. Oh, let's just take that and put the torch down again. Oh, there he is. So, we've already talked about how to fight creepers, which is run at them, hit them once, and run away until they stop sizzling. Then you can turn back in and hit them again. There are 4 main mobs you'll come across in Minecraft, at least in the Minecraft overworld. Creepers, skeletons, zombies, and spiders. Creepers usually spawn by themselves, although there can be multiple creepers that spawn together. And obviously their main form of attack is to get close and explode right nearby you, and without decent gear, especially non-enchanted gear, they can one-shot you. So you gotta be careful with that. Skeletons carry a bow and arrow, and they will shoot at you with that bow. And there's some mechanics to skeletons when it comes to their bow that I don't quite remember. Like, when you get closer to the closer you get to a skeleton, one, they'll back away while firing at you to try to keep distance. But if you do get in close, I think they will shoot their arrows faster. However, they may not always be as accurate. I think their longer distance shots will be more accurate, but that may not be the case. And, well, this is all a dead end, but I do hear a lot of spiders. Spiders are quick little creatures. They can fit through a sort of like a 2x2 block area. So they'll fit through like this. Most other mobs and the player cannot fit through that, but spiders will be able to crawl through it. but they are also quite wide, so they actually won't be able to fit through something like this. They're able to climb walls and ceilings, and again, they attack pretty fast, and they jump at you. But they have weaker health than most other hostile mobs, so they're not too challenging, but they're a bit quick. And finally, zombies are slow-moving melee mobs that can detect you from a farther away distance, from a further distance than other mobs. I think other mobs, it's like if you're within 16 blocks of them, they'll attack you. With zombies, if you're within 40 blocks, they'll attack you. So, I don't know. They smell the flesh. They smell your flesh, I guess. But, let me go up top, because the spiders could just be above ground. Nope, it's still daylight. But yeah, zombies, they will they'll be aggravated from a farther distance, and they also typically spawn in groups, you know, like mobs of zombies, or hordes of zombies, and I don't think this happens in like normal mode, but like in the hard mode or hardcore, like if you damage a zombie, then the zombie will call for help by, well, essentially spawning other zombies around him. I'm not entirely sure if that's actually true or not. I'll put it all the correct information in the captions at the bottom of the screen so that I can at least give you guys the correct information. So I dug that way and I did not find... Are they still higher above me? Okay, I think they're above me. Just hearing a bunch of spiders. It might be a dungeon or something, which actually would be pretty cool to show you guys. As long as I am heading the right direction. Now all the noises just stopped. Yeah, all the noises stopped. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I hear them again. Are they below? Oh! If they are below, then that's gonna be annoying, because, like, all this time I thought they were above me. Oh, yeah, no, they're below me. I don't know how I made that mistake. I am wearing a headset, and I don't know. It just sounded like they were above me. Oh! Oh! It's more than a, dungeon. It's Mineshaft. Okay, so we got some cave spiders, which are smaller, but poisonous versions of the giant spiders. Let's hit him. Come on, just die. There you go. So, cave spiders are, well, they're an interesting critter. And that's their spawner right there, that little cage. You can see... I could get closer, but you can see like a little mini version of the mob inside that cage, and that's how you can determine which mob is spawning from here. And while I could keep this dungeon spawner, because I could turn it into an XP farm or something, but the poisonous spiders are very hard to control for a spawner, so instead I'm just going to use my pickaxe to destroy it. Oh, he got me. I'm poisoned. You could remove poison immediately with milk if you really wanted to, but poison's not too dangerous usually, so. But we destroyed the spawner, which is good. Finding a mineshaft is not bad for this episode. I wanted to find like a more natural cave system. Ooh, there's one above me. Two above me. Three? No, just two. Yeah, there's a ton of them here. I don't know how much you guys were able to hear me during all this, with all these spiders hissing constantly, but hopefully you could hear me just fine. There's still several left. Okay, that's it. Cool. Let's see. So there's that water source. Ooh! There's a chest in a minecart over there. That's good. We're gonna get some loot. First, let's light this area up, and then grab some cobblestone and block that off so the water can stop. There we go. That's good. Let's go down here. There's still more cave spiders. So, I know I mentioned the other mobs, creepers, zombies, skeletons, and giant spiders. Cave spiders will only spawn from cave spider spawners in mine shafts like this one. So you'll only encounter them when in a mine shaft, obviously. So let's check out this chest in a minecart. Let's see what it is. Nothing too great. Some rail, golden apple, which is not bad. Iron ingots and beetroot seeds. You know, I'm gonna leave the beetroot seeds. You know, they are just right here from where I entered the mine shaft, so should, you know, it's, if I need beetroots, I'll come and get it, but I don't think beetroot's really used for anything other than food, and it's not that great for food, I think, so yeah. But hey, you know, mine shaft is actually a very good find. I can show off to you guys how to tackle a mine shaft too, which it's largely the same when it comes to mining in a cave. You know, I've already started putting my torches on the right when I light up dark areas. Well, when you like come down like that and you want to make sure you know how to find your way out, put 2 torches above each other as such to like suggest you're going up. Or you could also do it if like you want to go back down and whatever, but doing that will help indicate which way is the right way to get back up. And I'll do it like this because you can't really see that torch from right here. So anyway, what's string 30? I'm just going to break down the rest of these cobwebs just so they're out of the way. Oh yeah, mine shaft. You know, this is really nice because now we can find a whole bunch of ores. And actually, what level are we on? Level 43, yeah. So good level to start find plenty of iron ore. Also get some rail too occasionally. You know, rail's kind of an underutilized feature of Minecraft. It's one of the oldest features in Minecraft. It's, you know, Minecraft was designed as a sort of mining game, and what would a mining game be without minecarts and rails? But Minecraft has expanded so much further from that, so much more from that point, and it's like, okay, well, are minecarts useful at all? And I would argue yes. It's just, it takes a bit of preparation to make minecarts useful. You're going to need a lot of resources to make all these rails and line them up, and you're going to have to tackle varying terrain and stuff using various methods, whether you just want to simply put the rail along the ground itself or like raise it up on bridges. Especially when you need to cross water, you're going to need to make bridges with rails. Oh, here's little bats. Bats are cute little creatures. They give a little bit of XP, but otherwise they don't really do anything except just make the game more immersive. I wish bats had like a little more use in this game. I mean, they're just nice. They're just they are a nice aesthetic creature just to have, which I totally support. But like, I mean, I don't know how realistic taming bats are, but you know, that would be kind of cool. You know, that could be an idea, taming bats and making them some sort of scavenging creature, like they'll go grab an ore for you or something from like across, say, a ravine. That would actually be kind of cool. Mojang? Ooh, ooh. Well, I got lucky here. Oh, no, no. Okay, that was bad. So, what happened there was... Ooh. What is this? Is this... Oh, it's a vine. That's what it is. So, going back over here first. So what happened here is there's just... Well, gravel is like one of the few objects in Minecraft that follows the laws of physics. Meaning, they'll drop down if there's nothing underneath it. And, well... Gravel often generates in caves like this, up in the ceiling. There's like nothing to hold it until you like disturb a block next to it. Oop! That's another thing bats do, they get in your way. But gravel tends to, well, when you disturb a block next to floating gravel like that, then it'll cause almost all the gravel to just drop on your head, and it can suffocate you or other mobs. So just something to be aware of when you're caving. Always, you know, make sure to look up. Not only for like mobs that are like in a cave above you or something, but for gravel and I guess nowadays dripstones, because they will also fall on your head. Although I don't know, I Actually, I don't know how they will break and drop on your head, so I don't know. But gravel has its uses. It can be used as a decoration block, used to make other decoration blocks, but yeah, more mining tips. Honestly, just kind of going at this gung-ho, not really having a plan, but that's perfectly fine. And I'm gonna grab this dripstone. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this what I'm going to use this dripstone for, but I think it'll be useful for something, maybe in a build. There was one, or here they are. Yeah, see, it will drop on you if you break the block above it. Okay. Good to know. Or like, here's this one. Hang on. This one right next to me. Yep. So, pretty cool. At least I think so. It does add a little more immersion to caves, but I think there should be like a little more spawning, because just make them a little more natural, but I think they're still a good addition. They can tweak it later if they really want to. Oh, almost forgot. I want to check out the vine I saw over here. I didn't bring my shears because I wasn't expecting to find anything. Oh, shears. Boom, boom. Actually, before we do that, let's set up that little outpost I was talking about. You know, get some items out of our inventory here. Ow, that was a lot of zombies. Let's actually clean this up a little. Yeah, here we can set up our little forward operating base. Make a chest. I don't know if you guys can hear me, because that's a lot of zombies nearby. Okay, so my inventory has been cleaned out, and let's go check out... Oh. Is this a dead end? This is a dead end. I'll get that iron in a minute. But let's go check out what those mines were, because... well, that's new. So... yeah. Let's see. Glow lichen. Huh. That's definitely new. Is it supposed to glow? Can you climb it? Wait, are you even able to climb it? No, I don't think you can climb it. But, huh. I mean, it's a decoration block, obviously, but I feel like it's supposed to glow, since it's called glow lichen, but I don't know how it's supposed to do that. Well, we'll figure that out later. I'm sure you guys know from looking at the snapshots and stuff, or other YouTube videos that previewed 1.17. I didn't do that because I just wanted to experience it all fresh, and after all the bugs and testing had been worked out, so anyway, that's just, you know, I just wanted to experience 1.17 in its fullest, rather than little bits and pieces. I don't know, I wanted to experience it all at once. Okay, so I'm going to keep exploring this mine shaft, because I want to get around here as much as possible and see what's in here. Oops. That was a struggle. But yeah, I want to look around and see what this mineshaft has to offer, and I'm not going to record it all. I did say I want to make this video about 20 minutes long. It'll probably end up being 25 minutes, and if I keep talking to you guys, it'll be even longer. Yeah, I'll keep mining, and I'll keep exploring and stuff, see what I can find, show you guys whatever I do find, and I will wrap this video up very soon, so stay tuned. Well, there's another minecart here with a chest in it. Oh! Let's see what it is. Okay. Oh! We got glowberries. Okay. I don't know what those are, but that's cool. I mean, I definitely remember them from the few trailers on the Minecraft channel, but that's pretty cool. Can you eat them? Oh, no. Yeah, you can eat them, but I accidentally placed some. Can I get them? I can't get them back. Okay, well, that's a bit disappointing. I'm sure all of you are disappointed in me about that right now, but that's perfectly fine. We'll find out more about this next episode, or probably in a few episodes. We'll see. Anyway, but you know, that's definitely a good discovery, and I'm sure we can produce more glowberries. So those two aren't a complete waste. All right, going back to exploring. Oh my gosh, there's an axolotl! Ah! Where'd he go? There you are. Oh, he was literally just right here. Where'd he go? I want to capture him. Yes, the cutest predator. That's a great achievement name. The cutest predator. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna keep you now. My first ever axolotl. Caught on camera. These zombies are really annoying. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Found an axolotl. Well, it covers almost everything from 1.17 Caves and Cliffs, I think. Copper, goats, dripstone, copper, some plant life, and axolotls. All that's really missing is the amethyst geodes. Which we could find the one here, but I mean I really don't know. I don't know how those spawn. But it'd be cool if we did come across one. That is so cute though. I'm gonna put him in the chest so I don't lose him somehow. My first ever axolotl. What should I name him? Honestly, I actually don't know. I think that's pretty cool though. My first axolotl. It's a cute little yellow thing too. It does show up pink in the inventory. I don't know if that's a bug or anything. Well, it's probably intentional, but I did read a bunch of bugs about how, like, you won't get the same axolotl when you respawn them from the bucket, which would suck, but we'll find out soon enough. One of the things I do want to do in my house is, when I build it, is install an aquarium so I can put an axolotl or more in it. I also want to put that turtle into an aquarium. Probably not the same one, but I think it'd be pretty cool. It sounds like the zombies are above. Yeah. Let's go up here. Here we go. Yes, we can get all of these zombies. Or at least this guy. Okay. Well, nothing else up here for some reason. You know what? That about does it for this mineshaft. Wow. This is probably the smallest mineshaft I've ever explored. They're usually so much bigger and more elaborate, but this time they just pretty cut and dry. I'll get away from those zombies so you guys can hear me. But I did spot... It could entirely be another extension to the mineshaft, and I went the wrong way. This right here, which could... Oh, actually, you know what? It might be part of the mineshaft. Actually, let's hit this way. It's not. Oh, yeah, stay up. Well, it's not a part of the mineshaft, but I do want to explore it, so... Let's check it out. Well, there's actually something else over here. I don't know if this is considered the same mineshaft, or... Well, actually, there's like absolutely nothing else connected to it. Ow! That was an amazing shot! Go back this way, because I want to check down this water route first. What it does. Because going down even deeper means better ores. Unless it's a dead end. Shoot. I am getting all this iron though, and early on, iron is your best friend. You can make a bunch of pretty decent, if not good, tools and armor to aid you in the early stages of Minecraft. And that's why I mine like almost every single ore I find, because it's extremely beneficial. Is this an actual part? Is this an actual mineshaft, or it is? I think I'd consider this a separate mineshaft, because it's far enough away from the other one. Well, it could totally be just the same one, in terms of, like, world generation, but... It could totally be the same one in terms of world generation, but so far it looks different. Or it looks to be separate enough from the other mineshaft to be considered different. And actually, I hear my furnace is like right above me, so maybe it is part of the same... Maybe it is all the same mineshaft. Never had anything like this before where the mineshaft is separated into mineshaft is separated into multiple parts. At this point, I don't really want to keep mining all these ores. I just want to explore for gold, lapis, maybe even diamonds and redstone, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to pick up some more of these ores. Definitely iron. The copper, I don't know what I'm going to use the copper for, honestly, because I was thinking I could maybe use copper to make a roof on my house, but now that I think about it, I want to make my house either some sort of, like, cabin or... Great job. Great job, Cosmic. I want to make my house either some sort of cabin or Viking longhouse. Oh no! The one... yeah. It's all the same mineshaft. I just didn't go down this way. As I was saying... Wow. Maybe it's too late for me to be recording this. But yeah, I want to build like cabin or Viking longhouse using spruce logs and woods, and maybe even if I can find deep slate, I would like to use that for like bricks or walls, like actual, or like the fence walls. But if I'm going to use the copper, I'm going to have to use that for the roof, which is going to stick out a lot on a cabin or a longhouse. Yeah, either that, the cabin slash longhouse, Viking longhouse, or some sort of castle. No, not a castle, but something else a little more medieval themed, made out of dirt, like deep slate bricks and stuff. And that actually leads back up to the pit. I think it does. So, hey, we explored pretty much the entire cave system around here. Because we've also explored the stuff underneath the mountain, which didn't really lead up to much, so... But, you know, this is at least a decent start when it comes to ores. Didn't get down as deep as I would have liked, but... Again, it's a start. We got plenty of resources, and I taught you guys a bunch of tricks when it comes to caving, so... I'm just going to finish up gathering all these ores, and I'll meet you guys back at the hidey hole unless something else happens. So, once again, stay tuned. So you guys just missed it. Oh! Hang on. Oh, my sword broke. Diamond sword, come out. Zombies coming, but that should be most of the danger. Oh, no, there's another creeper. Okay. Okay, I think we're in the clear now. So you guys just missed it, but I came around this corner and there was a creeper, so I, with my iron sword, hit him 3 times, so he was 1 hit away. The skeleton also came from this way, so I lined them up so the creeper, or the skeleton shot the creeper, and the creeper dropped a music disc, which is a way to collect music discs. Now it's creepy. And that's also creepy. I hear somebody walking around on gravel. There you are. Hey, come back here. Or dirt, I guess. That's what it was. So, music discs. There's a couple that you can find in dungeons and maybe minecart with chests in a mineshaft, but ironically, well, wow, a lot of mobs down here. Ooh, you got close enough. The primary way, really, to get music discs is by having skeletons kill creepers. And that's pretty much one way to do it, is get the creeper low enough in health so that the skeleton can just one-shot him, and you'll get a music disc drop. And that's how you get most music discs in the game. And I got C14-11. It's this like broken, mangled music disc, and I think it kind of reflects that in the music itself that it plays when you put it in a jukebox. It will be very scratchy and stuff like that. So anyway, that's another cool thing that happened. I'm back once again, and this time I should show you guys how to fight an Enderman tank. There's actually two over there, so that's good. Ow! Did not mean to let that thing explode. I'm going to show you guys how to fight Enderman. Now, you don't always have to do this. In the late game, we got like a chain of diamond armor, and a shield. You can get away without having to use this trick that I use. But it is definitely good to use in the early game, even if you have like iron armor and diamond weapons, because it's not always, because Endermen, they hit pretty hard, but probably their biggest weakness is, well, Endermen, they can teleport. They will teleport if you shoot an arrow at them, or if you get them into water somehow. And they will hit you. Oh, emerald! And they will hit you pretty hard if you attack them. Oh, he picked up that grass block again. But the biggest weakness is the fact that they are 3 blocks tall. And that means they can't fit into a 2-block space, because they can't get in here, and that means a player can sit under here. So I should do it over here. One thing you want to do before you're ready to fight is don't look directly at the Enderman's head or upper chest, because then that will aggravate them too. They just don't like being looked at for some reason. Now I think we're ready, so we're going to take a look at the Enderman, fall back in here, run right up, and see, they can get out of here. That's really loud. So, we need to report him. Oh, he's back. Yeah, there we go. And he did not drop an Eye of Ender, so let's get the other guy over here. Where are you? There we go. Come here. Fight me. Oh, he did drop the grass blocks, so that's good. Ow. See, I mean, I guess it wasn't that hard, but yeah, they hit hard and fast, and that's what makes them so dangerous. But that time we got an Ender Pearl. Did I say Eye of Ender earlier? I meant an Ender Pearl. You use Ender Pearls to make Eyes of Ender. Ow. More zombies. Ow. Zombies, what the heck? And another Enderman. Hey, get back here. I want to fight you. There you are. So yeah, this is the best way to fight Endermen if you don't have really good gear, because this way you can safely collect Ender Pearls, which you'll need to access the end dimension later on. So let's actually grab this emerald. Our first emerald. Woo! Okay. I'll continue exploring and check back with you guys, well, in a second. So, I don't know how much you guys missed of all that. I think I went to hit start recording and I didn't press the right button or something, so now a bunch of cool stuff that happened just wasn't recorded. So, when I came down this way, there was a 4th Enderman here, so I got another Ender Pearl. 4 Endermans in one group is a bit odd, but I'm not complaining. There's also a little itty-bitty slime here. So this is a slime chunk, which could be useful to some players. Me, personally, I don't like making slime farms. I don't use slime balls all that often. I use them for leads, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah. But come around this corner, and there's a dungeon here. It's a spider dungeon specifically. You can see the giant spider inside this little cage, and a couple of chests of loot. And I've already looted it all. So, got a couple of saddles, diamond horse armor, iron horse armor, another music disc. So we got 2 music discs. We also mined the emerald, which I don't know if you guys saw that or not. But we got a dungeon. We found this dungeon, which I mean, you could definitely make XP farms with spider dungeons. It's just I haven't done it, and it's I have a feeling it's more complicated than a skeleton or a zombie dungeon. But we'll find out if I decide to utilize this as a XP farm. Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap up this video. Definitely did not hit the 20 minutes range for videos today, or the video length today, but that's perfectly okay, because, well, that's just something to work on next time. So stay here, and I'll get back to you when I get to my little outpost. Alrighty, well, I think that'll be it for this video. I think we made a lot of progress today. Did some caving, explored this mine shaft, and we even got ourselves our first Axolotl, which I think is really cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry guys if this video, I don't know if I would say this video feels rushed, but maybe very unplanned. I guess that is part of the deal when it comes to mining. You have no idea what's going to happen. But I think I did just kind of jump into this gung-ho without really thinking ahead too much about what I was going to talk about. I did want this to be a shorter video too, so it was like, okay, let's just not talk about anything and just talk about the gameplay, but I guess this is how it ended up being. So I don't know, if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It would really help me out. Share this with your friends, and well, next time we're definitely going to set up our first home base, and maybe even put this little axolotl into an aquarium in there. We'll see. I'll have to design a house first. But anyway, again, let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.